Hi to all, welcome to Health channel. You're watching Health, Environment, Food Safety, Sustainability Solutions. Today we are discussing very interesting topic, that is RUCO. What is RUCO? RUCO. RUCO means repurpose used cooking oil. RUCO, repurpose used cooking oil. It is a FSSA clearly launched RUCO initiative. This is an ecosystem to enable the collection and conversion of used cooking oil to biodiesel. So using the same cooking oil for repeated frying has adverse health effects. This used cooking oil is also a potential feedstock for manufacturing biodiesel. So that is the reason FSS has launched repurpose used cooking oil. So in this RUCO, we just discussing what is the about RUCO. During frying, several properties of oil are altered. The total polar compounds are formed a repeated frying. The toxicity of these compounds is associated with several diseases such as hypertension, atherosclerosis, and Alzheimer's disease, liver diseases. Therefore, it is essential to monitor the quality of vegetable oil during frying. In order to safeguard consumer health, FSS has fixed a limit for total polar compounds at 25%, beyond which is vegetable oil shall not be used. From 1st July 2018 onwards, all food business operators are required to monitor the quality of oil during frying by complying with the said regulations. FSSA implementing an triple E strategy. So what is a triple E? Triple E nothing but first E is the education, second E is the enforcement, third is the ecosystem. That is called the triple E strategy is FSSA implemented. So to divert used cooking oil from the food value chain and curb current illegal practices, the triple E strategy approach ensures good health and welfare for all 130 crore citizens, aiding energy security, climate change mitigation, and leading to environmentally suitable development. So for this, today we will discussing for that RUCO process, how to its come for notification, what is the directions of that food business operator for this, and what is the guidelines for that used cooking oil collection, and what is the guidance note of handling and disposal of used cooking oil, and how to motivated, how to awareness, what is the test methods of the total polar compounds, to methods to estimate the total polar compounds in edible oil and fats. So and lastly we'll discuss for what is the national biofuel policy 2018, and what is the import policy of biodiesel and export policy of biodiesel. So they all we will discuss to for one by one. So initially they will be FSSA starting for the gazetting notification. The FSSA clearly given the press note to standards relating to total polar compounds in cooking oil. Food Safety and Standards Authority of India has notified the Food Safety Standards Licensing and Regulations of Food Business First Amendment Regulation 2017 Quality of Vegetable Oil for repeated frying in the official Gazette of India. So repeated frying oil leads to changes in physiochemical, nutritional, and sensory properties of edible oil. So therefore it is important to monitor quality of oil to avoid the use of degraded oil for cooking purpose. At present, there are general provisions in regulations to avoid reuse of cooking oil, and reheating and reuse of oil should be avoided as far as possible. So avoid using leftover oil wherever possible. So these regulations prescribes the limit of total polar compounds to be maximum 25%, beyond which the vegetable oil is not suitable for use. These standards have been finalized after consideration of the comments and received from stakeholders and respect, and shall come into its force of 1st July 2018. So then after they will be clearly given that direction from food business operators. So the guidelines is the given for that collection of used cooking oil by biodiesel manufacturers from food business operated through their authorized collection agencies. So reference is given by 1/2 standards and oil and filtration notifications dated 30th January 2019, the conveying the directions that the food business operators whose consumptions of edible oils for frying was more than 50 liters per day would maintain the usage records and would dispose used cooking oil to agencies authorized by Food Safety and Standards Authority of India or commissioned by Food Safety of States from time to time. So this order was directed to be effective with effect from 1st 3rd 2019. The subsequently this timeline was extended for 3 months, which was effective from 1st 6th 2019 order to 28th February 2019. So meanwhile an expert committee was constituted by the FSSA to devise a mechanism for enrollment of biodiesel manufacturers for collection of used cooking oil. The expert committee had discussions and consultation with the stakeholders, state biodiesel boards, fuel boards, biodiesel manufacturers. Based on the recommendations, the expert committee, the guidelines have been framed for collection of the used cooking oil by biodiesel manufacturers from food business operated through their authorized collection agencies. These guidelines are enclosed for food business operator. So coming to for that, what is the exactly guidelines for that collection of used cooking oil from food business operator by biodiesel manufacturer? The biodiesel manufacturer using used cooking oil as a feedstock to manufacture biodiesel and registered with any of the state as per the class of the Gazette notification and 30th April. So guidelines for sale of biodiesel for blending with high-speed diesel for transportation purpose 2019, issued by Minister of Petroleum and National Gas, shall be deemed enrolled under RUCO initiative and approved to the collect UCO from food business operator. UCO means used cooking oil. So they given the shortcut for that used cooking oil. We are called for UCO. So meanwhile, till the mechanism of registration of biodiesel manufacturers is devised of state level as notified by Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas, the biodiesel manufacturers may enroll themselves with FSSA for collection of UCO from food business operators. For this purpose, they shall submit the following documents of FSSA to FSSA: license issued by Department of Industries and Commerce, District Industry Center, annual return of the previous financial year, and affidavit stating that the company is using UCO to manufacture biodiesel, and this provisional enrollment will be valid till the registration mechanism in states gets devised as per the direction of Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas. The aforementioned the documents, DIC license, annual returns and affidavit shall be submitted by biodiesel manufacturers to Regulatory Compliance Division FSSA with a copy to state FDA, state biofuel or bioenergy boards. The biodiesel manufacturers shall authorize the collection agencies aggregators for collection of UCO. It will be the responsibility of the biodiesel manufacturers to ensure that the UCO collected by such agencies does not go back into the value chain and is used for manufacture of biodiesel only. The biodiesel manufacturers would issue a certificate to collection agencies, aggregators authorizing them to collect UCO with a copy to state FDA and FSSAI. A directory of such agencies will be maintained by FSSAI, which will be available on FSSAI website. The collection agencies may be enrolled with more than one biodiesel manufacturers. The collection agencies aggregators will be required to carry a copy of the enrollment letter issued by FSSAI to biodiesel manufacturers and a copy of certificate issued by biodiesel manufacturers authorizing them to collect UCO and present the same to be FBO while collecting used cooking oil. Quarterly returns shall be submitted by the biodiesel manufacturers to Regulatory Compliance Division, FSSAI, with a copy to state FDA, biofuel or bioenergy boards so as to enable them to keep a record and monitor their progress. So the report shall have a information regarding to quantity of UCO collected, date of collection, details of FBO from which UCO is collected, and quantity of biodiesel produced from UCO, name of the collection agencies, aggregators, and any other relevant information. Once the biodiesel manufacturers are registered under states level as notified by Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, they will not be required to enroll themselves with FSSAI. However, the biodiesel manufacturers shall submit a copy of collection agencies aggregator certificates authorizing them to collect UCO to state FDA and FSSAI so as to maintain the directory of collections agencies and aggregators. So these are all guidelines on the collection of used cooking oil from food business operators by biodiesel manufacturers. This is a very important for that collections and authorized agencies. So coming to that, very important for what is the guidance note for that handling and disposal of the used cooking oil. So in this used cooking oil, the mainly focusing the summary, the practice of reheating cooking oil or using the same cooking oil for frying is common. The cooking oil is often repeatedly used by topping it up with fresh oil. Generally, a big food business involved in the manufacturing of fried foods dispose of their used cooking oil for industrial purpose. But sometimes it finds way to small food vendors at cheap prices. At household level or by roadside vendors, the UCO is discarded in an environmentally hazardous manner, blocking the sewages and drainage systems. So therefore, in order to safeguard public health, FSSAI has notified the limit of total polar compounds to be not more than 25%, beyond which the oil is unsafe for human consumption. So this guidance note outlines the standard operating procedure for safe handling and disposal of used cooking oil for the benefit of the consumers as well as small and big food business operators. So what is the key takeaways? Avoid repeated use of cooking oil for frying. At household level, oil once used for frying foods should be filtered and may be used for curry preparation in order to make it economical. Used cooking oil should be consumed in a day or two. It should not stored for longer period as rate of deterioration is higher in used oil. Discard cooking oil when blue-gray smoke appears, art of foam is formed, or oil becomes dark and murky, or the consistency of oil changes. The discard of cooking oil having developed total polar compounds of more than 25%. Do not dispose of the discarded oil in drains, sewage systems. Used cooking oil should be discarded in an environment friendly way, preferably by providing it to the authorized UCO aggregators collection agencies. In order to dispose small quantities of used cooking oil at household level, Mix the oil with an absorbent material such as a sand or sawdust or towel or paper towel or food scraps to avoid chance of spillage, and then throw it away in dustbins. They're all the main key takeaways for handling and disposal of the used cooking oil. So in this introduction, so we can discuss it further. Edible vegetable oil are used frying of foods. During frying, the quality of the oil deteriorates. Using the same oil repeatedly for frying leads to changes in the physiochemical, nutritional, and sensory properties of the oil. It also leads to the formation of total polar compounds, which makes the oil unfit for human consumption beyond certain limits. So reports have related these compounds to several diseases such as hypertension, Alzheimer, and liver diseases. The purpose of this guidance note is to outline proper means of handling and disposing used oil in order to safeguard the environment and consumer health. So, coming to guidelines in the Food Safety and Standards Regulations 2011. At present, the Schedule 4 Part 5 specific hygienic and sanitary practices are to be followed by food business operated engaged in catering food service establishment. Number 1, the provisions reuse of cooking oil should be avoided. In case of reheating of oil, use maximum 3 times to avoid the formation of trans fat. It is dealt to use once if possible. Reheating and reuse of oil should be avoided as far as possible. Avoid using leftover oil wherever possible. The vegetable oil having developed total polar compounds more than 25% shall not be used. So next, coming to what is the disposal of used cooked oil. At present, UCO is either or not discarded at all the disposal of an environmentally hazardous manner, choking drains and sewerage system also. UCO from organized food business operators reportedly finds its way to small restaurants, dabas and roadside vendors, which may lead to adverse health effects. So what is the procedure to be followed by handling and disposal of UCO? For small food business operators, do not use same oil for more than 3 times. It is ideal to use only once. Cooking oil should be filtered frequently to remove food particles. Used cooking oil should be disposed when blue-gray smoke appears or tough foam gets formed or oil becomes dark and murky or the consistency of oil changes. So these are all some of the indications that our quality of oil is deteriorated. Do not dispose of the discarded oil in drains or sewage systems. UCO should be discarded in an environment friendly way, preferably by providing it to an authorized UCO aggregators, collection agencies that are registered with authorized agents such as a state biodiesel boards, Biodiesel Association of India and other agencies nominated by state government to collect such oil from manufacture of biodiesel or any other industrial purpose. Keep used cooking oil away from flame gas cylinders. Food business operators should refrain from buying used cooking oil for manufacturing their food products. So next, coming to for big food business operators, cooking oil having a developed total polar compounds beyond the limit of 25% are hazardous waste. Discard such edible oil. Keep the discard oil in a separate container once it is cooled. Keep head space while filling. Always label the container to avoid cross contamination. Do not transfer hot oil to avoid chances of spilling and injury. Transfer the used cooking oil safely into the collecting drums provided by authorized collection agency. Keep used cooking oil away from flame gas cylinders. UCO should be discarded in an environment friendly way, preferably by providing it to The authorized UCO aggregators collection agencies that are registered with the authorized agencies such as the state biodiesel boards, Biodiesel Association of India and other agencies nominated by the state government. All food business operators should train their staff responsible for handling and disposal of used cooking oil regarding procedures prescribed in the document. All food business operators whose consumption of edible oils for frying is more than 50 kgs or liters per day shall maintain the following records. Like you can maintain the one checklist once you have to discard the oil, like date, name of the oil, quantity of oil used in frying, quantity consumed at the end of the day, quantity discarded at the end of the day, mode and date of disposal of used cooking oil, used cooking oil collected by name of the authorized agencies. So coming to for households, for household purpose, we can at household level oil once used for frying food should be filtered and may be used for curry preparation in order to make it economical. Avoid using the same oil for frying. UCO should be disposed when blue-gray smoke appears or tough foam gets formed or oil becomes dark and murky or the consistency of oil changes. These are some of the indications of the deteriorated quality of oil. Used cooking oil should be consumed in a day or two. It should be not be stored for a longer time as the rate of deterioration is higher in used oil. Do not refill the fresh oil container with UCO. Store it separately. In order to dispose small quantities of UCO, mix the oil with an absorbent material such as a sand or sawdust or tufted towel or paper towel or food scraps to avoid the chance of the spillage and then throw it away the dustbins. FSSA regulations and standards, food safety and standards, licensing and registration of food business regulations available in this website clearly mentions. There is a clearly mention for all difference as per that used cooking oil and biodiesel manufacturing process. They also given the avoid reusing cooking oil posters and awareness charts to your locations for more awareness and more practice. There is a given the clearly avoid reusing cooking oil. The poster is very clearly mentioned. Use vegetable oil for frying. Ideally use cooking oil only once for frying. Used frying oil can be filtered and reused once for making curries. Consume used frying oil within 2 days. Fry at the lowest frying temperature. Oil should be not give off smoke. While frying, remove food particles frequently from the oil before they turn black. Use a fryer or utensils made of material such as a stainless steel for frying. Avoid iron pans for frying to prevent unpleasant taste or odor. So these are all very clearly mentioned in posters for your more awareness and more implementation. How to correctly reuse cooking oil after frying. Ideally use cooking oil only once for frying. Used frying oil can be filtered and reused once for making curries. Consume used cooking oil within 2 days. So every area there is a clearly mention for reused oil, cooking oil. Using the same cooking oil for repeated frying has adverse health effects. This is used cooking oil is also as a potential feedstock for manufacturing biodiesel. So that is the reason FSSA has launched repurpose used cooking oil is the EEE systems and a ecosystem to enable the collection and conversion of used cooking oil to biodiesel. So clearly they given the FSSA implementing an EEE strategy, that is education, enforcement and ecosystems. So these are all the UCO used cooking oil repurpose process. So everybody repurpose used cooking oil. You have to understand the process you can implement, and same to you have to awareness, and you can train that food business operators. These are all very very important note for that food business operators, caterers, hospitality professionals and health and safety professionals. So let us awake and follow the UCO process. Thank you. Thanks a lot.